Hello everybody and welcome to the next video from the Spirit server. And today there's a lot of things for us to do. Of course, in between episodes I did made this armor stand merchant, and I've also moved the Nether portal. But right now our plan is to build a building right here. Yes, I know we will again have to build a whole platform for it, but that's fine. Before we get into the building, as I said, I've gathered most of the materials right here. If I'm gonna, need anything more, I'm just gonna get it while I will be building, but it should be most of it. Already it's 4 shulker boxes. You can see that. Yeah, this one will be big. After last episode, I talked with Red and he told me that I pulled a green with this build by not building this side, but Green doesn't build the back of his build. And I didn't build the side of this build. I built the back, it's there. So I think I did not pull a green. I think I'm fine, Do you think I'm fine? Now, without, wasting more time, let's jump into the building. Let's go. So, for the first part of the time-lapse, I decided to do it smallish bean style and basically walk you through what I'm doing here, basically following a tutorial. I'm of course building a stem farm, or as normal people would say, a nether wood farm. And of course I copied a tutorial. I will leave the tutorial in the description, and it's a completely AFK stem farm, and it works pretty well from what I can tell. I tested it in creative and that was my downfall, because instead of building the farm correctly, there was some mishaps. And you will see it later in this time lapse. But as you can see, I've just followed the tutorial. The thing that is different in this farm is you can see I put more hoppers and also made a hopper line so that the product of the thing is better. And as you can see, with the deep slate, that's a beginning of a future build that will cover this farm, because, well, these farms are nice and look really well. I'm not one of those people. But as I said, I did test this build in my creative world, which resulted in the TNT being placed at the wrong spot and the whole thing exploding. But after that I fixed it, and now enjoy the musical part of the time lapse. this. Isn't it beautiful? I'd say so. But yes, this is the build. It's, oh my god. It's quite tall, as you can see. And while it is quite minimalist in detail, I think that fits for the sort of building that this is. This is a really tall building, and I think getting a lot of little details would kinda... I'm struggling, apologies, would kinda ruin the vibe of this building. As you can see, I've built like this small house on the side of it, which kinda connects with this house. I will add some more details later. I just truly do not have time. Maybe it will be similar to this detailing, or similar to this detailing in a YouTube short, which you might, you know, wanna take a look at. Sometimes it's more than just the time lapse from this video. Sometimes I actually put effort into them, so maybe look out for that. But if you are wondering, does the farm work? It does. As you can see, I've had it running for a quite short time to show it to Diggy and Red. As you can see, the farm is working quite well. It took only this redstone and basically the same amount of redstone on this side. Not redstone, bone meal. And I see I'm missing, yeah, bone meal here. I'm missing the string, which in the original design was I put on top of the chest, so it is actually openable. And yes, as you can see, I did pull, and I'm, oh, string. I did pull it, and I'm quite ashamed of it. I did pull a green, and I didn't build the back. Well, I technically built the back. The thing is, as you can see, there is a reason why the deep slit is built exactly in this way. And a reason why I tested this farm in creative. That reason is quite simple, really. It's to test which blocks will survive the TNT. And as you can see, basically all the deep slate that would be kind of lower than this won't survive. Which is why I will, trust me, I will do it sometime in the future. I will do it. This will not be a green situation. I will build houses, some house with a roof going up all the way up there to basically cover this side. And similar thing I plan to do with this side, because right now this is just deep slate wall. But again, can you tell me who would at all go this way and just look, oh yeah, this is quite plain, and just didn't look at everything else? Well, the everything else now is also this unfinished wall. You know, I might do a thing where I will say that I will finish at least this wall in the next episode, because otherwise Griarn will show up, and you don't wanna see Griarn. It's a thing of nightmares. You know, I don't wanna be known on the server as the person that doesn't finish the back of his builds. You know, I would rather that not being my main defining feature. But as you can see, the tower is quite nice. I did get a little question asked by Red. Why did I build another clock when I have this clock? Well, first of all, this clock and that clock are quite different in design. Also, this clock is just bigger. Like, that clock you cannot see from the main square. You can see this clock from the main square. Most people will use this clock. Like, who would use the clock in the library? Maybe the beekeeper, you know? Yeah, he has quite a nice look at this clock. Well, no, because this thing blocks it. He has to come out and then, oh yeah, I can see what time it is, but also I could look at the big clock up there. I mean, in my opinion, clocks are just cool, and there's, you cannot have too much clock towers, they're just a really cool thing to add to buildings. But yeah, I think that this will be all for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope more than 4 people see this video. I will see you in the next one. In the meanwhile, bye.